I want to make clear the position we're in here. We, as a part of and a leader of NATO, responded to the request of the United Nations, which I thought was very appropriate, to deal with the shelling of Sarajevo and the shelling of civilians by the Bosnian Serbs, in clear violation of the understandings that have been in place for quite some time now. And we did that in an appropriate way against military targets. So the taking of hostages as well as the killing of civilians by them is totally wrong and inappropriate, and it should stop. The United Nations forces on the ground and the United Nations Command obviously will have to analyze these circumstances on a daily basis. We will work with them and we'll do whatever is appropriate. But I still believe that the action we took was appropriate. It was in response to the request from the UN, and it certainly was provoked by the inappropriate shelling of civilians by the Bosnian Serbs. The action we took was appropriate. If he did, I would tell him just what I told you, that the United Nations asked for this. They certainly weren't put up to it, that the Bosnian Serbs went way beyond the bounds of acceptable conduct. There have been clear restrictions on bombing of civilians and shelling those areas for a long time now. And what I would ask him to call the Serbs and tell them to quit it and tell them to behave themselves and that this would not happen.